Hey guys, what's up? It's me, SoundLove33 here, and today I have another Pokemon TCG battle video. Me on the right, of course, with my same Eelektrik Rayquaza deck, and on the left is my friend Will, whose last name does not want to be revealed, unlike Ariel, where I just didn't know hers, is playing Garchomp, Altaria, and of course it's another new black and white on deck that's been getting some hype, and I personally don't buy into it. If you look at the battle road, it still doesn't seem to be doing very well. And so yeah, that's going to be an interesting game. Mulligan a couple times. This matchup is usually pretty heavy in Eelektrik's favor. There's a lot of good attackers, but the Rayquaza EX I run can definitely be a problem in this matchup, especially since it runs no EXs, or at least usually. Could be the rare Terrakion EX or Mew EX, but you can handle those two pretty fine. I mean, not Terrakion EX, but Mew EX is fine. Terrakion EX is just so rare, it's not even funny. He finally gets basic. I think it's a Swablu, and we roll, and he goes first. What do you know? He going second. So rare. So sorry for the glare again. I start 2 Dynamos. I don't know what that third basic in my hand was. And his hand looks pretty bad. He tries to sing because he doesn't have supporter or anything, and I get tails. So, of course, the only hits I get the whole game is from freaking him going first. Like a couple hits, but still, pretty awful luck in this game. So yeah, looking at my hand, not sure exactly what to do. I do run the shiny Rayquaza, so I could get the donk, but as you've gathered, this is 20 minutes long, so I'm probably not going to get it. Unless I just threw this on another game, but that's always a possibility. But only I know that. But it looks like it's prized, or I just didn't feel like getting it for some reason. Like the EX for like, I don't even know why. That's a really dumb idea. There's plenty of other attackers I use that are about 1,000 times better. In like every situation, Rayquaza is just so awful in this matchup. Like I have Zekrom EX and Registeel EX, and I could have gotten another time. Well, there's the Registeel. That is Registeel proxy. Don't worry, I will have the real one soon. As you can see, my hand is 6 supporters. Played all the mulligan cards I got were just a bunch of like the Ultra Balls and stuff. I have 6 supporters in my hand. It's just awful, and I really don't want to play the N I have, because that means Will get a new hand. His hand is so awful. I really don't want to discard the supporters, but I also really don't want to give him an advantage. But 6 supporters, that's quite a lot, so I just go ahead and play the N. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Again, I really don't know why I did just get the Zekrom EX. I guess that was prized too. I'm not sure. Or Raikou EX, of course. Raikou is even better than Zekrom. I think the reason I didn't get Zekrom is because it has a free or higher retreat, and it could be captured up. But that's stupid. Registeel has a higher retreat. I don't know what I'm thinking. They both must be prized. Seriously, I remember one of them's prized, but I don't think the other one is. My hand. Sorry, yawning. My hand looks a little bit better. If I Registeel and pass. So let's see what Will got from his new hand. He plays a level ball. Now I flip for sleep, and I get tails again, of course. And he gets a Gibble. He's telling me that he doesn't like if they get tails on going into his turn, because then he can just sleep. It's like the only hit they ever get is when it doesn't matter. He plays another level ball and gets the Emolga. So if he has an energy, his setup looks pretty good. The first turn was pretty irrelevant for both of us. All I got was some lightning energy in this card and energy in play. Actually, that's not too bad. It's basically like I went first. So he does have, well, yeah, you can see it in his hand, energy. So you can get a call for family and get full bench, or close to full bench. And he plays an N. So more shuffling. Ns seem to pop up really often in the early game just because Bianca is not good because you have so many resources. In Juniper, you don't want to be discarding those resources. And then there's Sharon, which I don't think he plays or anyone really plays. I'm really considering replacing my Biancas with Sharon. Bianca, it hasn't been worth what I've been going through with the card to have to, play my things early and discard a bunch of resources. I really don't like Bianca much anymore. Yeah, this is recorded in the same spot as in the game last week, so the glare is still there and the camera's still a little tilted. I have one more game in this fashion, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. Sorry. But I get ahead, so on the sleep flip. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. So I can, retreat or whatever I need to do. Can't decide on what to do apparently. So I could lightning ready steal, so if I have an eel and a way to retreat, or like a switch or Skyro or something. And right there my camera ran out of memory, so I had to go delete a couple things, and lighting gets a little better. It's a little darker. Not really sure if it's better. I like it a little more. Oh my gosh, stop yawning, Sam. Ah! And I catch this Pablu just to stall because it doesn't look like I can get... I can't get a... No, wait, never mind. And I switch for the Rayquaza and Bianca, see, just to burn a card. And see, I only drew 3, so Bianca really is not that good. I really don't like it anymore. Like, there's those couple times where you draw like 4 or 5 cards. It does happen so rare, and they're in situations at the end when, it doesn't really, well, it does matter. But, I don't know, I just don't think it's for the power in the early game and the power in the late game, Sharon still is not much worse power. And I do Ultra Ball for the Eelektrik, so as long as I have... See, this is all Bianca's fault. I would have used the Sharon first, and then I would have gotten Eel. But I haven't the second switch, so it's fine. So looks like I can start triple lasering. Of course, the best thing you always want to do in this matchup, at least at the beginning. Turn 3 Registeel, I think? Is it turn 2? Yeah, it's turn 2 Registeel. It's definitely very good. His setup, I mean, he does have all his basics out, but he doesn't have that many energy in play, and he doesn't have any evolutions, but this could change this turn. He could get a couple evolutions. Stop yawning! Play another N. Just to commentate on, just shuffling again. I always like those moments when you play N and you're both shuffling, staring each other down, seeing how good your hand's gonna be. Usually invokes conversation. And he gets the Gabite. Sorry, I had to cut out a little audio there. For some reason I'm forgetting to remove some of the audio. But I'm back. So he does get the Gabite out, and some Altaria. I guess he either level bowled or he had 2 Gabites in his hand, or Altaria or something. So what it looks like he did is he got a Gabite, and then he's that Gabite's Dragon Call, and then thought he had another Dragon Call, but I could be wrong about that. Hopefully I'm not. That seems like something I would have noticed. I normally don't notice those things when I'm distracted by something else. Thankfully, this game, people don't distract me as much in this game. Some piece tries to stall me out, putting up an Eel. Let's see if I can get a switch. Not sure. And I get a second Eel, or at least I should be able to get one. Unless 2 are prized, I can't think of much of a reason why I wouldn't get a second Eel. rather than a Dynamo. Yes, there's the eel. There's another N. Watching games N is just the worst part of it all. It's just like, come on. At least when you can't hear the audio. Can I get the Switch? Probably not. I'm doing other trivial things. I would have been like, yes, Switch. I would have been like doing a happy, I don't know how the motion would be with your hand, but like waving it forward like, yeah. And I noticed when I took the last card off my deck, I like slammed down, like, man. Does this seem weird to anyone else that I can tell what I'm thinking by my hand motions? And I pass. My hand's not good. Either that or it's just bad energy. I think I said something like, wow, I hate all these cards equally. Which one do I hate the most, though? He takes like a minute on his turn or something. So I've sped this part up. I guess Dragon calls for Garchomp. So it looks like he's either going to... Well, I'm not sure if he's going to get a Mach Cut this turn because he has to retreat his Swablu. Scratch that, Altaria. And he gets another Garchomp, so he has all his field set up. He just needs a Garchomp in the active. Looks like he whiffs his Switch as well, so those Switches are just lurking in the shadows like they always are. I really value Switches for him. So there's Zekrom EX. That was not prized. Why I got the Eelektrik or the Rayquaza, I don't know. I really just don't. I don't know what I'm talking about here. We're both like, yeah. Just keep doing that, like, the waving hand motion thing, like, yeah. Like, say, look, we're doing that. Just keeps doing it. I don't know what the heck his problem is. I took a while on this turn. Use an Ultra Ball. Because I assume he's going to get a Mach Cut or Dragon Blade or something next turn. My Eel's probably going to get knocked out, so decided to go for a second, or for a time mode to get a second Eel. Shuffling. You guys let me know if you're getting kind of sick of my Eelektrik deck, because there's some other decks I've been thinking of trying out. So if you guys have any suggestions of matchups, let me know. I can tell my friends that their deck is better and they want that one. They want that one to be seen. I sweat out my lightning energies, so I can Dynamotor them probably. Not sure if I got the Switch here. Attach to Zekrom EX. I'll probably have all full arts and then just that ugly proxy. Yeah, all my EXs are full art. So I pass because I don't get a Switch again. Blarg! I sort out the energy on my 2. He uses the blend to retreat. For his Garchomp, so he's gonna get the knockout on Rayquaza. Oh no. He's like, what? Like, what? Mach Cut. I think that's like exactly what he said. And now I draw the Switch. That happens so often to me for some reason. That happened to me today earlier at Battle Roads. It's just Switches. They're so annoying. I hate them. And they hate me. That's my favorite quote. I hate them and they hate me. I know it sounds like a negative or pessimistic. I don't care. I'm a pessimistic person. And here I go, triple laser in the Altaria, so those are going to go down soon. And he's going to be stuck with his wimpy little 60 damage Mach Cut. He's in a pretty good position. He can set up another KO on an EX, so even if I take the 3 prizes this turn, he's going to take 2 more prizes and be ahead. So, not sure who's in the better position. He discards some Pokemon with the Ultra Ball to get Gabite. Not sure what that's for. Sorry, I had to remove a little audio there. I don't know why I missed these. Being stupoid. And you just go ahead and Dragon Blades for 160. And I could only imagine getting 180 with Dragon Blade. It'd be ridiculous. And he discards a couple pretty useless cards, just Energy and Silent. And then I just go ahead and triple laser because I have no other ideas. And now his big cluttered mess of Pokemon has become this big open gray bland space. And he gets a Swablu, so that means he probably runs a 4th Altaria. Either that or he's planning to use Super Rod. He probably needs to get those attackers set up quick. Because I can knock out this one with Zekrom EX. And then, if I can get the switch, I can knock out another one. So he takes the prizes, so he's ahead on the prizes now. But I can now knock him out with Zekrom. But I wrote the Dynamo. Probably get some planning to switch into Dynamotor or something. Just because Zekrom's retreat cost is so heavy. And I play down the secret rare. Yeah, I got that for my prizes. It looks like I'm planning to use that. The reasoning I had is because I sent up Zekrom. And he set up enough attackers to hit fast enough. He would have been able to knock out the Zekrom with 2 prizes unless he then won the game. But here, I can send up the Rayquaza, have that get knocked out, and then have them have to take 2 hits on the Zekrom to win, or catch her, but that makes me lose anyway. So Juniper, I believe, not sure exactly what I'm going for. I do have a Sky Arrow, I think. Yeah, it's a Sky Arrow. And I was trying to get a Fire Energy for Shred. Looks like I do get it. So I can knock out that Garchomp. He really needs to get some Gibbles in play, because, I have 2 attackers ready to kill his Garchomps. And he can't get rid of one without getting rid of the other. Or without not getting rid of the other. And get back some pretty useless things for my Super Rod. But I think my deck was pretty small, and that was why I decided to do it. Fire Energy, I really don't need that. Nor do I need Registeel, because it's too late in the game for him to be working again. I guess I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I didn't shuffle that much when I used Super Rod. I just wanted to get the turn over with. I think Will's mom actually came to pick him up, and I wanted to hurry up. But I think he missed the random receiver he used. And so, it doesn't matter. Alright, he got it then. Stop yawning! And he decides to Dragon Blade. So, now it's time for Zekrom to come in. Zekrom, I'm not exactly sold on Zekrom anymore. He does KO Garchomp, but Garchomp is such a good matchup anyway that I don't think he's needed. And for the Hydreigon matchup, Rayquaza should be fine. I mean, they can't set up enough Hydreigons for you to keep getting Dragon Blasted. Blasted Dragon Blast. And I get down to 1 prize placed on the Gibble, so he does not have a Garchomp this turn, so he has to sing. No, not sing. Dun-dun. Tails, no! You could get reset up. If I had to switch, it would have played it, so it doesn't have energy, so I guess I'm just gonna pass. Look like I can do anything. Oh wait, switch. Nope, Chuck Testa. Treat Dynamiter and last prize of Raikou. I always love doing that and just faking him out like, oh man. Switch win. It's always the best. Everyone hates me for doing it, but I honestly don't care. It's too funny. But yeah, that's Garchomp, Altaria versus Sekrom Eels. It was actually a very close game. It was 1 prize to 1 prize, but he did have no attacker out. But if he could get that Gibble and, you know, a catcher or something, or really anything, he probably could have had a shot at winning there. If I had not had the switch, I would have probably would have attached with Garchomp if he got out. And Altaria, no, not even Altaria. All he needed was Rare Candy, Garchomp, Energy, and Catcher. Now that I say it out loud, it seems like a lot, but it's because he could have catched Dynamo. So that was a pretty close game. Definitely a very enjoyable one to watch. Probably one of the best games I've recorded of these 3 I recorded in the same day. It still wasn't that amazing of a game because, you know, it's Eels versus Garchomp. It's really not hard to figure out who's going to win. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any idea of, or have any suggestions of what matchups we should try, feel free to leave a comment. My friends always like doing these games, or I assume they do. They're always like, oh, I want to do the game. No, I don't want to do the game. But yeah. See you guys next time for more battle videos. Later.